First of all, when you're sore, I used to say when I would get sore, I'd be like, oh my God, thank you, body, you're getting stronger. So thank your body. Instead of framing it as something that's bad, see it as something that's great. It's a sign of your progress. It's a sign of your strengthening. It's a sign of your improvement. So it's an awesome thing. Welcome to the Beck and Siri Show.
And here at Team Siri's Tri Club, it's not just about swim, bike, run. It's about who you become. On our show, we don't just talk to you about swimming, cycling, and running.
We talk about mindset. We talk about fearless authenticity and being your very best self.
Hi there, Cam here from Team Sirius. This week on the show, Beck and Siri discuss how to create a habit in just 21 days, recovering from DOMS, and we launch our Kona Race Day Challenge. You can currently sign up to the club for free and be part of that Race Day Challenge by going to teamsiriustriclub.com.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Team Sirius Tri Club live chat. I hope everyone is having a very happy Labor Day. On this Labor Day, Tony Robbins, what he posted today about Labor Day. Our labor is our love in action. It is through our work that we share our greatest gifts with one another. And I love that. So happy Labor Day, everyone. I hope you had an amazing weekend. I would like to say congratulations, Nicole Dubac, who ran the Boston Marathon today. I don't know where she was.
She ran it around home.
Yeah. So congratulations, Nicole. That's amazing. We're so proud of you.
Hi, Annette. She's brand new. She just joined.
Hi, Annette. Welcome.
Hi, Angela. Hi, Megan. Hi, Nick. Hi, Karen. Hi, Becky. Becky's on.
Megan Newman's on. Yay.
We've got a lot of our, I have to say this, we do have a lot of our Melissa Etheridge fans on that are actually doing our 21-day plan, which we're so excited about.
We're so excited to have you guys here with us. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the family. It's going to be a great adventure. So thrilled to have you all here with us. Megan, I want to hear how you're doing. Megan is my personal athlete. I love this girl. She's amazing. She's an inspiration, but I haven't heard from you in a while, and communication is so important. Let me know how you're doing. I think about you all the time, and I'm hoping that everything is going great. But guys, in life, communication is everything. Those times I remember I used to complain like, I'm not getting this, or I'm not getting that, or I'm not seeing this, or I'm not seeing that. And then I realized it's up to me. It's up to me. If I want love from my wife, I'm going to say, but ask for what you need. You know, if I need a hug from my wife, I just say, hey, babe, I need a hug today. She loves
getting hugs and affection when it's 110 degrees. And
rather than looking at what's missing, go after what you need and what you want. That's super important. And especially, you know, when you're training hard, or if you're following a plan and you've got a big question, or you don't know what to do, you're not feeling great on a given day, or something's come up and you need to miss your training session, ask your coaches, what do I need to do to make this work for me? Mm-hmm. What do I need to do to have this be the best possible scenario to see me make progress and improve? And so that communication is everything. But guys, do we have any questions? I'm so happy to see so many of you here today on Labor Day. I guess with COVID and all of that, not all of us are hanging out at parties with 1 million people with no masks on. So that's good. You're staying safe. You're taking care of you. You're taking care of one another. So thank you. So how about some questions, guys? I actually did not look to see if there were questions.
We did have one, and I know our guys will have some, but we did have one about DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, or just freaking sore legs, sore muscles. And a lot of that at the time is when you're not conditioned, not saying you're not conditioned, but sometimes it can be because you're not conditioned or you're not used to doing some sort of a workout. And I used to even get them, I still do, from doing things like squats or lunges for the first time, heavy lifting, big gear on the bike if you're not used to it. But don't be afraid, because these little microfiber tears, what they do is, and they are microfiber tears, that's what DOMS is, that's the soreness, because you actually have slightly strained your muscles. They heal stronger. So when you get the tears, they tear and then they heal even stronger. So they make your muscles stronger, not necessarily bigger. Women do fear that. That won't happen with women because we don't have testosterone to build that. The only real way women can really build big muscle mass, they can get lean muscle mass, which is what we want, is if, you know, you have really high testosterone, which for us women, thank God, we don't have to worry about. It's a kind of a fallacy for lifting weights with women that they get scared and doing strength work. They get scared they're going to put on bulk. And you'll develop lean muscle, but you won't put on body fat. If you're obviously doing everything else right. So, yeah. But delayed onset. So someone asked how to help the soreness, because some of these ladies that are doing our 21-day workout, so we're doing a 21-day, what is it called? It's a Melissa and Linda 21-day to freedom.
Yeah.
So Siri, we know what causes DOMS, but they're asking how they get rid of it. Like,
there's
so many things you can do. We'll just go through a couple.
So many things. First of all, when you're sore, I used to say when I would get sore, I'd be like, oh my God, thank you, body, you're getting stronger. So thank your body. Instead of framing it as something that's bad, see it as something that's great. It's a sign of your progress. It's a sign of your strengthening. It's a sign of your improvement. So it's an awesome thing. Yes, it's uncomfortable. One of the easiest, cheapest things you can do, Epsom salts. You can buy them at your grocery store, your pharmacy, wherever. Epsom salts, fill up your bathtub, pour a bunch of salts in there, lie in there for 15 minutes. I used to, when I was training and racing,
weather, but honestly, sometimes you have to, or just put your legs in it. Yeah.
But I would, when I was training, take 2 or 3 Epsom salt baths a day, and it truly helped my body recover so well. It's really like a miracle tool, and it's so easy, and we all can find access to it.
And if you're in Australia, Radox, it's the green stuff, is amazing. I used to have it the night before the race and then the night after. And it does, like, there is science that shows it does slightly get under your skin. And somehow, I don't know if it can't go through into the muscle, but it does something. It actually works whether it's psychological or not. It really helps.
Yeah.
So there's many more things, Siri. What else? What about workout wise? Or you want to keep talking?
Well, I was going to say one more thing. Hydration is everything, guys.
And not just
if you want to get
water.
less sore, you've got to hydrate. And squeezing some lemon in your water is going to help alkalinize your blood. Hydration is key to reducing that soreness. And also what you're eating. Just make sure that you are giving back to your body what it needs to recover as well as it can. We use a lot of...
But wait, on the water, so right now a lot of people are sweating a lot too. And a lot of people go and get Gatorade. Gatorade's, honestly, it's terrible. It's full of sugar and crap. The best thing to have is, honestly, coconut milk. Coconut milk. No, not
coconut water. Coconut water.
Don't do that, but that's actually pretty good. Coconut water. Coconut water is the best way.
Yes.
And what else? The F2C have a really good... Someone in our club can write the name down, but F2C have an amazing hydration. And they wanted me to tell you guys, they actually have a huge sale on right now. And they're so sweet. Over Labor Day and tomorrow, they're donating, I just randomly remember this, 25% to Believe Ranch and Rescue of all their sales. So F2C have a huge, I think it's at least 25% off all their products. And they have an exciting announcement to make too that they're going to announce, but I can't tell anybody.
Wow.
So
yeah. So electrolytes in this heat. Now, oddly, so we live in Colorado, you guys. We've had 92 days of 90 plus degree weather. This weekend was 98 degrees. And tonight, it's dropping to 28 degrees. It's literally a 70-degree drop in temperature. So I don't know who else is experiencing this where you live. I know there's been floods and fires and all these things.
Global warming is real. It's just scary.
Yeah, just take care of yourselves, take care of your families, take care of your animals.
Hydrodurance is F2C. Hydrodurance. All you guys have the code for that. It's all in the App Store. Look under sponsor code. So Hydrodurance is the electrolyte drink.
Yeah, so electrolytes are great as well. And guys, I don't know why it's so incredibly hard to do self-massage. I don't know why it was so hard for me when I was alone. But just doing a little bit of self-massage for those muscles that are sore and tight. It's free. It may take a little bit of effort, but you will do yourself such a favor by doing a little bit of self-massage. Or if you have a loved one, ask them to massage your legs for you, but that can make a big difference too.
Epsom salt honestly does just as good.
Amazing.
And for those that are athletes training for races, you cannot go past. I know Nicole wrote this because Nicole DeBack ran 4 hours today. It was amazing. Yeah. Qualified for Boston Marathon. She put her Normatex straight on, and you guys do get I think 25 or 30% off. Some people can't afford it. There's cheaper versions as well, but that compression, it's a lymph drainage, so they're amazing. The Normatex. What else, Siri? The Hypervolt. Where is our Hypervolt? Do you have it somewhere? I can't see it.
It's somewhere
because we're so lucky. We get so many discounts, you guys. So just look into those products by Hyperice and Hypervolt. We have our Hypervolt somewhere, and I have plantar fasciitis right now. If anybody has symptoms of that, it's so unbearable right now. But I have been using the Hypervolt on the sore spot on my plantar. I'm getting totally off subject, and it is amazing, the Hypervolt. And somebody just told me that they used it for recovery. Someone on here said it's just incredible. So
yeah.
Awesome Janet
products,
Dixon
guys.
bought one, so
obviously this is all coming into the more expensive range, but if you ever have access or for Christmas and you want a really special present, Normatec boots, the Hypervolt, that's awesome stuff for soreness
foam
as
roll,
well.
that's the cheapest
foam
way.
rolling.
Buy a foam
awesome.
roller, buy a cheap foam roller. Like you can even do it on a noodle, a really hard noodle that you use for the pool, not a noodle that you eat, but foam roll. I don't even know where all our stuff is. Oh, here's one here, I'll go get it. Can you find the Hypervolt, babe?
Really easy if you have sore plantar like Beck, just roll your foot on a tennis ball or a golf ball.
This vibrates, which makes it, and I didn't think it worked any better vibrating, but it's 10 times better when it vibrates. So I've got one of my athletes with really tight thoracic rolling on this because the vibration, I don't know, it's to do with the oscillation of your muscles and tendons and ligaments and your little fibers, and this is unbelievable, this thing. So this is made by Hyperice too now. It's one of their products, and this is called the what is this called? Viper 2. This is the Viper 2, and it's vibrating, as you can hear, and I've got to turn the thing off. But it's amazing. It's amazing. It has different levels. There we go. Yep.
Awesome. So hopefully that helps, guys. But the most important thing to remember with this soreness, it means you're getting stronger. It means you're getting fitter. It means you're making progress. So look upon it as a good thing, not a bad thing. And when you know you're really getting fit is when you're no longer getting sore from the same session that used to make you sore in the past. So it's all
Siri,
good.
also what is really important is the workout afterwards. Like our guys that are choosing their workouts, even the ones that are on plans, if you're really, really sore, and most of our athletes on here are so conditioned, they don't get that really intense DOMs, although Nicole DeBack will because she just ran a marathon. Tomorrow, like there's no way, I just gave Nicole 2 weeks off, but she's going to do light stuff. So tomorrow the best thing she could do is not really do nothing. It would be to do like 500 meters of kicking, like in the pool, hold on to the edge of the pool, like do a little bit kicking, a light walk. And then for those guys who are just starting to do strength work, like the body weight workouts from that 21 workout session, choose a session. If you're really sore, you may be better off like trying to get in a pool, in a backyard pool somewhere and doing some kicking on the side of the pool or very light walking. It does help to move rather than sit still. If you sit still with DOMs, it's going to take 3 or 4 days more. Get moving. And I know you probably want to just do nothing and have a day off, but moving, light stuff, nothing heavy, no stairs, no big gear on the bike, no running, no heels, flat, easy, or very light spinning on the bike or in the pool.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, it's important.
Awesome, guys.
Plantar fascia, if anybody's suffering from plantar fascia, I'm going to go through a couple of things. And what that is the underneath, I'll show you my foot. It's a huge foot. I'm a size 10. But underneath here, when you get really, really tight, and most athletes know what that is, but plantar fasciitis is usually caused by tight soleus muscles, like the bottom of your calf muscle, and the bottom of your leg, Achilles, and everything like that. So if you have tight plantar fascia, I have been using the Hypervolt, which is like shockwave therapy, and it's just pressure. And Siri has a funny story to tell you about the Hypervolt that she first experienced. About
the Hypervolt
kidney stone.
Oh my God! Jeez.
You want to get rid of a kidney stone? Don't do this.
Yes, do it. It got rid of my kidney stone.
I do not have a pain threshold. I swear she mustn't have any nerve endings in her body because she has the highest pain threshold. But tell them what happened.
Well,
tell them the quick story of it.
Okay, long story short, I was at a Tony Robbins event. Thousands of people, and I'm usually like I don't miss a minute, and I was speaking on day 5, and so I needed to be fired up, but I was
she attends all day 1, day 2, day 3 to 4 the entire time taking notes, and it like frustrates me because I just want to chill out in the hotel room.
No,
she got to attend the whole event before she talks
because they're amazing. These events are unreal.
I know we've done like 25
but anyways, I'm in agony and I don't know what's wrong. I ended up having to go to the hospital, and they found that I had a kidney stone. But that was not going to stop me from attending the event. I was still there every hour, but I was like just hunched over. And Tony and his wife saw what was going on, and Beck said, yeah, she's got a kidney stone. She's crazy that she's even here.
She was, yeah.
And they said, come back here. Tony's got all these, incredible machines to help him with his body because he gets up, he talks for like 12 hours straight. Like he's a freak of nature. He's amazing.
Even more sometimes, yeah.
But I went back there and they had the Hypervolt.
We've got to find it.
And they stuck it on my, like, on that area. And the guy that was helping me was like, okay, well, tell me if it gets too hard. And I'm like, no, this is good, this is good, this is good. And so he kept putting it up, putting it up. And
can't find it.
Eventually he's like, Siri, this is the level that Tony uses. Like, this is crazy that you can even handle this amount of pressure. And I said, no, it feels right, like I should be doing this. Well, that night I passed, sorry, this is too much information, but I passed my kidney stone. And it saved me because I was going up on stage 2 days.
You're so sore that you can't walk. Mel Mitchell's our Aussie head coach there, so she's amazing. You may have done too much, and I agree. If you're an athlete and you're really sore, you may have done too much or you may not have warmed down properly. And that's probably most likely that you just finish a hard session, you stop and you sit on the couch or you sit down. That's not a great idea. You want to keep moving. So our guys that are doing the body weight stuff, like the best thing would to do, even though you don't probably feel like it, walk around for a few minutes after or get on the bike and spin really lightly with easy gears straight after. Because, and as Mel said, I doubt for the strength work it's from bad nutrition, because you're not really burning a lot of calories when you're doing strength work, really. But if it's a high intensity session over an hour or probably over 2 hours, you're burning a ton of carbohydrate and you're not refueling, your glycogen stores are down, and that's where you're going to get really sore too. So I would definitely agree with that, Mel. Absolutely agree with that. Okay, do we have any other questions and any more tips on kidney stones while you're there? The Strasbourg sock is a great way to relief. I know I need to get one. I've lost it from...
For plantar fasciitis, not kidney stones.
Sorry, for plantar fasciitis. It will not help your kidneys.
No.
I don't think.
Yes, no.
So if you have any more questions, let us know. We did have that one question. We had a couple more, and I can't see my questions on here because we're live. So let's see, Siri, if you can see them. But if you have any more questions, you guys... our ladies on the plant, our guys in our tri club, well, everybody's in our tri club, but anybody, I know what we can quickly add is that Rebecca is taking a group of people, and I wrote out a 6-week, it's kind of a intermediate Olympic to 70.3, probably more based towards 70.3, but it's pretty intense 6-week plan, which you'd actually start on, you would have started last Monday because it's a 6-week plan. It ends up being 5 weeks, but if you apply the plan to start on your calendar last Monday, you'll have 5 weeks from today till Hawaii. It's 5 weeks today till the World Championships. So
for those of you that don't know what this is, the Triathlon World Championships, and we should explain. Okay, guys, so we have a lot of new members in our tribe now.
We're trying to cover
these
all
are
bases.
Some of the most unbelievable women. We did a talk with Melissa Etheridge and her wife, Linda Wallum, two of the most amazing women on the planet. I'm sure you know of both of them. They're both rock stars, literally. Well, Melissa's the rock star and Linda's a rock star too. But these women were on the call, and we offered up our 21-day plan that we had given Melissa and Linda when she was on tour last year, and they loved it. They got fit, they got strong. Melissa was holding her notes longer than ever, she said. So basically, these women, I think there's probably 10 to 12,
maybe more.
Are all on this 21-day plan. They're here, they're a part of our tribe. We want to welcome them and say,
smashing it.
Yeah, you're doing amazing. And we all know, we all started with like 5 minutes. You know, we all started at square one. So welcome. You guys are awesome. We're so happy to have you here.
And to give you a little insight, the 21 days is not easy. Like, it's like pretty tough, and they can choose any workout, but it's 21 sessions non-stop. They do not get a rest day unless they absolutely need it. And this is what Melissa and Linda do. They didn't miss one day during these 21 days. And they're
21 days makes a habit.
Yeah, so they're doing like 15 to 20 minutes, up to 30 sometimes, of pretty high intensity. Like, it's pretty full on, and they're amazing. You're
killing it, guys. We're so proud of you. But for you guys from Etheridge Nation, a lot of the people on our Team Series Tri Club, some of them, they're incredible. They are Ironman athletes. They are half Ironman athletes. They're Olympic distance athletes. Some are just runners. Some are just swimmers. But everyone here is on a mission to be the best that they can be as a human being, mind, body, spirit. So we all share this passion and want to be our very best. I'll let you carry on. Guys, I have to check out because I have a keynote and
you have like,
got to put some makeup on.
3 minutes. You need to hurry.
So I love you guys. Beck's going to finish off. Love you guys. Thank you for being here. Let's have an amazing week.
Okay, so I'm going to start again talking about, so when I talked about the 5-week plan that we have starting today, which is actually 6 weeks, but we started today with Becky, one of our new head coaches. So it's an Olympic or 70.3 triathlon plan, and I know some of our new members here and some of our new triathlon members too, we have free plans all within our app. So if you feel like doing some triathlon training, if you're not a triathlete or if you are, there's free plans within our app under training plans. And this plan that we created, myself, Beck, and Dan have been working together on creating something to add value to you guys. The ones that aren't on plans, I don't have one-on-one coaches. And it's like a 5-week plan. We start today, and it lands on the Hawaii Ironman. It actually lands on the Sunday. We're going to do it on the Sunday, but it lands on, Becky, get me right. Tell me if I'm wrong here, but I believe it is October 11th. And we're also going to bring a virtual workout back as a give back. Becky's volunteered to do that very nicely, and I'm going to join in too, because tomorrow is a bike session, and it's a virtual. Hey, some of you guys might want to join in too, you Etheridge ladies. Tuesday morning. Becca, can you let us know what time you plan to do that? Because I'm going to join in because my plantar fascia is really sore and I can't run right now anyway, which is fine. I still get to work out. But we're going to do a virtual workout most Mondays. Tomorrow it's on a Tuesday, but then I do believe for the next few weeks after that it's on a Monday, and Beck's going to let us know what time. And it'll be a virtual workout. And we're actually going to continue doing our virtual workouts throughout winter too for you guys. But anyone can do this plan. And if you don't have a plan, you're really bored, I would do it. Like, it's an epic 5-week block. But again, apply the plan for last Monday in your calendar, because we started it officially last Monday. We just didn't quite announce it till tonight. So it is actually a 6-week plan, and you can just print it out and go by it. You don't have to add it to your training peaks or your calendar, but it's pretty intense, and anyone can grab any workout from there and do whatever they like. But it's going to be just a fun way to connect you guys and to still see each other each week. So 8 Eastern, so that's 6 a.m. my time. I'm awake then anyway. Okay, so 6 a.m. Mountain Time, Mondays or Tuesday, whichever the bike is. So Beck's going to tell us on their weekend, hopefully before. So Becky, maybe on a Sunday you can announce when the workout will be, so we know. Okay, perfect. So yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to do a virtual 70.3 or Olympic distance. And Olympic distance, you guys, for you guys that just joined and don't know a lot about the sport, Olympic distance is a 1.5 kilometer swim, a 40 kilometer bike, and a 10 kilometer run. And a 70.3 or half Ironman distance is, I always get this wrong, 1.9 kilometer swim, 90 kilometer bike, and 21 kilometer run. That was like my favorite distance, or 21.1 kilometer run. So you can choose either of those, and as Beck said, we can do the first one is obviously we swim first. You can do that as a run session. And Beck, do you know how far they would normally run for a virtual run for Olympic and half Ironman? Because there are some people, obviously they're not going to be able to get to the pool to do the swim. We want you to all try and do it all in one day. So those guys that are swimming, we'll give you enough time to get on the bike. We'll probably start the bike at like 9 o'clock or something, so you have enough time to get your swim in on that day and then do the bike. You only get one day to do it. We want you guys to all try and do it on the one day. And some of you might want to do the shorter distance. We can even do a sprint distance. It's totally up to you. So, yep. Okay, so there you go. Would love to make it, but school starts at 9. Oh, yeah, but it's on a Sunday, Dan. Are you doing school on a Sunday? Okay. All right. So we'll work out how far you guys would have to run for the first run if you're not swimming. You could just do cords for like 20 minutes, but that would totally suck. Dan's just added the, for you guys that don't know who Dan Mascarella is, him and his lovely wife are amazing, and they run the Monday night yoga. So anybody wanting to do yoga on a Monday night, which is at 4 o'clock, just before this, it's amazing. And you can do it on the, Siri did it tonight too. You can do it on the Zoom link or here on the live. There's either option. So Dan, some of the Etheridge girls might want to do the yoga class because it's absolutely free. It's part of this virtual workout. So we do Monday night yoga, and Dan's amazing. He's an amazing yoga teacher. So we do that, and it's a good way to connect with everyone. Then we do our live chat. Every 4th week of the month, we do a Zoom call too, so you guys can interact and be on the Zoom chat as well. And next time we do that Zoom chat this month, we're going to have MC and Maddie on as well. So okie dokie. Does anybody have any questions? If you have a question and you want me to bring you on, I'm happy to do that. We have about 18 people on tonight, which is awesome. Let us know, you guys, any questions at all. There must be some questions. Who's in? If you're in for the race in, well, we can call it a virtual workout or a virtual race, the day after the Hawaii Ironman, October 11th, let us know. Tell us who's in. If you're in, say I'm in. I'm actually going to do it. I'm going to be a part of it. So it'll be fun. So we'll work out what time we start on that day and give you guys all enough time to get that swim in if you can swim. I know some of you can't, but if you can, awesome. Anyone having trouble seeing the plan in their app? Yes, thank you, Megs. You're in. Woo! So the plan should be under, if you are actually a platinum athlete, which means you have one-on-one coaching, you won't have access to the plan because you obviously should be doing the plan that your coach gives you, your Tri-Club, our Team Series Tri-Club coach gives you. So, good, Dan's in too, Laura's in, woo! So let us know if you can't get it, guys, because I can email it to you immediately after this. Cameron just sent it to me because some of you I know that are platinum for some reason or another can't see it in their app store. If anyone's having any trouble seeing it, let me know. And I'll quickly send you the PDF version of it straight away. From my email, so let us know. But also, Becky, if you can post, so Beck's going to post this week right now because I know you're back home, Beck. If you can post this week straight after this so people know what they're doing every single day of the week, that would be great. Just post the entire week. I can take a screenshot of it too, but it's really long. Like, it's a really long PDF because we explain in detail what you're doing on there. So yeah, awesome. Okay, so if we don't have any questions, I'm probably going to say goodbye, so let me know. And Amanda Vella, if you can't see it, send me an email and I'll send it to you in the PDF. Hopefully, or Cameron will do that for you if Cameron's on. He's our hero here, so let me know. Okay, we have any more questions, you guys, before we go tonight? Please wish our Believe Ranch and Rescue horses well in their prayers tonight. Other questions? Okay, so here we have a quick question here. Yep, going to send the PDF. After we finish the first 21 days, do we do it again? Well, you know what, Karen, that's a great question. And we did this just to get you guys started. So it's really up to you. And I know some of you probably financially can't afford a one-on-one coach. My advice would be to get a coach that can write you a customized fitness program. And you could totally do the whole 21 days again. But the thing is, though, that what's going to happen is you're going to adjust and you may plateau a little bit if you redo it. Probably not redoing it the first time, which would be 42 days, but you'll get aerobically conditioned to those workouts, and you'll need to like lift your game a little bit by adding either more sets or going a little longer. You've got to keeping that. That's why we base everything off rate of perceived exertion, because you can't really look at time or effort or effort or heart rate. Oh, you can look at heart rate, but you can't really look at effort or speed or power numbers or gadgets and looking at engaging yourself all the time, because as you get fitter, those numbers are going to be kind of irrelevant, especially if you're coming from zero fitness level or not doing much at all. So I would just say to make sure that work by the effort that you feel in your body and your heart and your lungs, and you'll have to continue to push the pace, because your effort after 21 days is going to need to be as more intensity, because you're going to have a cardiovascular adaptation. So I would add more sessions, add longer time-wise, and just keep that same intensity, and you're going to be going faster. You're probably going to end up, some of you are going to end up having to run a little bit because you're going to be much fitter. You're going to have to do bigger gears on your bike. You're going to have to do harder stairs. You're going to have to find harder hills because you're aerobically conditioned. After 21 days, you get quite a fair bit of fitness. So you could choose to do that. You could choose to go into one of our other free plans, which are triathlon specific, but we also have bike workouts. We have like 21 of the best run and bike workouts. We have just bike workouts, a 4-week block of just bike workouts. If you're a swimmer, we have a 4-week block of swimming. We have 5K run program, 10K run program. They're all available for free in the app. The run programs might be a little bit, might cost something, but I think everything else is for free. So you could choose to just repeat it honestly and do extra, increase the sets from 2 to 3 if it's a set session, or if it's a pyramid set, do it 3 times instead of 2 times or something like that. And then your easy aerobic walks that are 15 minutes, make it 30, 45, an hour, even go up. If you're feeling amazing, you could do 2-hour hike like as your easy aerobic day, because you will get that adjustment. So you've got to remember to keep pushing. And like Siri said, EKG, keep the heart rate going up and down, the best way to get fit. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and I agree, fitness gadgets are not that accurate. And this is actually so important, because the Peloton is different to the, what's the other one? The Peloton, the CompuTrainer, like Peloton reads pretty high, I think. Otherwise, I'm like riding as good as when I was racing, which Might be possible because my watts are a little higher because I'm a little heavier, so that's all relative. But CompuTrain is different to some of the Wahoo kickers. They're all different. So try and at least keep the same equipment. Don't change what you're using. If you're using one treadmill, keep the same treadmill. If you're using a certain bike, keep the same bike. If you go to a gym and you're using equipment, try and always use the same one. So you're gauging off that, because it's really inaccurate. And even Garmin, without their strap, like Siri has the new Garmin, and she's using it just to see, to track her. She has to keep an eye on her heart rate just because of her immunosuppression right now, and she's just coming back from her bone marrow transplant, as you guys know, so she has to keep it low. And it's so inaccurate. Sometimes it reads at like 165 and she knows it's like 120. So it'll almost count like the beats of her steps instead of her heart. Like it'll pick up your any sort of a rhythm. So it'll pick up sometimes her stride instead of her heart rate. So the best way, if you really want to watch your heart rate, is to wear a heart rate monitor or with a strap. That's the most accurate. But again, like, there's really no point. You just want to feel your body, listen to your body, listen to your breathing. Somewhat hard, you should barely be able to hold a conversation. If the workout says hard or it's a hard effort, you should not be able to talk. You shouldn't be able to talk. It should be like an 8, 9, even a 10 out of 10 for extra hard efforts. So that's kind of the best way to do it. Yep. Alrighty. Mel Mitchell, do we have any questions from you? But I hope that helped answer your question, you guys that are on the plan and you finish your 21 days. There's many, many options. The first one for me would be to get a personal coach. And after that, I would just either, repeat it. If you can't do that, repeat it, add some more time, add some more intensity, increase the time that you're working out for, or go in and choose like one of our other workout plans. And if it's a run plan, you could just do the same workouts. If you feel like walking instead, or you can't, not quite ready to run yet, you could do the sessions as a walk session, so, or anything. All right, no more questions. Cool, thanks guys. Beck's gonna put up our week's workout. I will send anyone who doesn't have the PDF, I'll send it to you on email for the 6 week. It's the 6 week. If you're in the plans, it looks like it's called the Kona Race Day Olympic in 70.3 plan. That's what it's called, the Kona Race Day Olympic in 70.3 plan. Awesome, you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks to all our newbies, and always reach out if you have any questions. Bye.
Hi there, Cam here again. Don't forget, if you want to join these chats live, you can do so by joining the Tri Club for free at teamsiriustriclub.com.